Tenisha, and I have been a sneakerhead consistently for about 2 years. I'll say in being an athlete, I was around sneakers a lot. I was more so into like basketball and track shoes and things for athleticism starting out. My dad has always been really into sneakers, so that's something, or he's someone who definitely influenced me as far as becoming a part of the culture. In addition to going to school for fashion and kind of seeing how sneakers permeate the industry as a whole kind of sparked my interest. My first pair of sneakers that I can remember were a pair of Spreewells. When I was in middle school, I was obsessed with them, and it's kind of embarrassing because thinking back, it's like, man, that shoe was actually really lame. But it was a pink and white pair of Spreewells. They had like the spinners on the back, like the heel of the shoe, and so when you walked, they made like this squish, 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 like this noise, but the spinner would move as you were walking. And when I was like 12 or 13, I thought that was awesome, and now I'm just like, what? My favorite pair of sneakers right now would be the Nike Vapor Max for a number of reasons. I think it's just aesthetically a really nice shoe, and just considering the pair of sneakers that I wear the most often right now are my Nike and Off-White Vapor Max. It was one of the shoes that I really wanted, got my hands on it. So I make a point to wear them quite often. So I choose what shoes I'm going to purchase based off of a lot of things. For me, it's about quality and exclusivity. If it's exclusive, it's like the thrill of the hunt is really exciting, especially being in a space now where it's not quite as easy for me to get the things that I want. But quality is very important for me as well. So I kind of teeter on both sides of getting, more common shoes from your Nike, Jordan, and Adidas, but also really enjoy the quality and exclusivity of some of the designer brands. So your Balenciaga, Alexander Wang, Gucci, some of those brands are my favorites, just to name a few. Just a brand that I'm keeping an eye on is Jordan. Jordan Women's is really on the rise right now, and a lot of what they're doing with female designers and female influencers is really exciting. So that's just a brand that I'm really watching to see what comes down the pipeline. Right now, I would say in my apartment, physically, I probably have, I'll say about 80 pairs of sneakers. I do have a storage unit that has about 150 in it. I'm not really proud of that number. I feel like it's way too many, but around 200, 250 max, I'll say, is how many I have right now. I'll buy more shoes and I'll get home and I'm like, man, where are these gonna go? So just from like a mental standpoint, it's a little overwhelming just thinking about how many I have and how many I don't even see on a regular basis. Is it gonna stop me from buying them? No, but I think there is such thing as too many. The process of buying sneakers, it varies from shoe to shoe. There are certain shoes that drop that there might not be a single store in the city of Atlanta that's getting it. So there's a lot of planning involved, and I can't really say that there's a step-by-step, but after doing that research, figuring out who's getting it, it's then a matter of, okay, am I going to enter a raffle? Am I going to try and hit on this app? The sneakerhead community in Atlanta is huge. However, I don't really think there is a space or a group of women that have really connected, which is something that I actually am super passionate about and would love to be a catalyst for and get started. There's not really a spotlight, up until recently anyway, on women, and we're not given the same amount of respect, and I think it would be amazing for women to come together. As far as for the city of Atlanta, right now there's not really anything as far as a collective where we're consistently getting together and consistently able to communicate, and if it's out there, very interested to hear more about it.